Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Locking Down the Ladder. As always, this is LegnaK, and today, once again, we are still going to continue on with our carbine team. Thinking probably the one after this next episode is where we're going to finally move on to another team. As much as I really am enjoying this team, I think it's a little bit time to change up the flavor, I guess you could say. Can't really think of anything else to say on that note. Really enjoyed this team. Again, if you guys want to try it out yourself, you know, the rental code's down below. I'm going to also put a Poke Paste down if you guys want to try that out too. On Showdown and stuff, I've noticed I've been saying a lot of ums. It's just one of those days. Okay, this team is going to bug me. Not sorry. This is definitely a team that we could... It's definitely a team for Zapdos. The Dottler might be a problem. No. We're gonna lead Rillaboom. I'm thinking Rillaboom Marowak here. I think Rillaboom Marowak might be the play. And I'm definitely having Zapdos. Zapdos is definitely a play here. Part of me wants to try and use Crawdaunt, but I don't think Crawdaunt is the best. Crawdaunt's definitely not an ideal play because he's weak to Dark. Carbine can't do much here, so I think we're going to have Comfey in the back. We're just going to have the Zapdos Comfey, you know, in the back just in case everything goes wrong. It's very interesting. Don't really see many monotypes, especially bug types, let alone, you know, Pokemon I really like, such as Dottler. Dottler is a really cool choice that they have here today. And they can't read any of that. So there's, ooh, Dottler. Hi, buddy. So here's a problem. I think what we're going to do is we're going to fake out the Shuckle. We're just going to Dynamax Max Flare Blitz into the Dottler because it's most likely Eviolite. Bold Eviolite, 252, 252. I wouldn't see why he wouldn't do that. I could see him Max Guard, or not Max Guard, but Guard splitting into it and body pressing everything. That's my take on it. I could be very wrong. But we're just going to jump right into it. Max Dynamax. I'm really out of it today. I do apologize. But definitely Dynamax in here. The audio is acting really odd. Let me go ahead and try and fix that real fast. Alright. Sun's out, fun's out, guys. It's a shame because Dottler is so cool. I just was not going to have him like set up Trick Room, and it would just be... would not be fun for anybody here. Would definitely not be fun for anybody at all. If he brings in Butterfree, we might be in a little bit of a predicament because Sleep Powder is a very common move for it. That's something I'm definitely worried about. But if he brings in such as Volcarona, I'm not going to be too worried. Volcarona is a non-issue. Okay, there we go. Volcarona, as I said, non-issue. Let's go ahead and Grassy Glide into it, because chances are we're losing Rillaboom here, because we literally just set up the, Sun for him too. Shuckle, I'm not worried about Shuckle, as long as the Volcarona's out. As long as Volcarona's out, we're good. That's going to break any potential sash that it may have. There's a Heat Wave coming in. Rillaboom actually holds on, which is interesting. Very interesting. But Marowak just... yeah, Marowak tears through this team. I don't even think that's going to be enough to save it. Like, all things considered, I don't think that's going to be enough to save his team. It's a little too late. Yeah, if he Dynamaxes, he has a chance, but that's all I can think of. We're actually just going to knock it off real quick and just Max Flare. Because all I can really do at this point is potentially Airstream. That's the only way he's going to be able to make it is if he max Airstreams, because Rillaboom can go down here. We're fine with Rillaboom going down. And, yeah. I'm sorry, this is just such an awkward match to be, like, commentating, because it's kind of unfair. Like, I'm not saying that I win 100%, but it's pretty... Okay, that's a smart play on his end. Very smart play on his end. I don't know if that's going to be enough to save him, though. Interesting. Watch us get reverse swept by a Shuckle. If we get reverse swept by a Shuckle, I'm actually going to just sit there and be like, "This is a one episode, or this is a one match episode, guys." I actually wouldn't have a problem with that. I think that'd be pretty nifty, all things considered. We're still going Grassy Glide. We're going Grassy Glide and Flare Blitz into this guy. Break his Sash. If he's carrying the Sash. Dang, that still does so much damage. Alright. As long as we don't sleep, we're fine. As long as we don't sleep, we're fine. Chances are we might go to sleep. Because, okay, that's best case scenario. But please, 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 please. No full pair. That's our luck. That right there is our luck. I'm not actually gonna like quit, but that would be our luck that we get full parad when we needed it the most. When we needed it the most, it did not happen. So I wonder, cause Shuckle is super frail. Let's do it this way. I hope he max guards. If he max guards, we're actually going to be pretty safe here. But if not... this got interesting real quick. This got interesting real quick, and I appreciate this. I was really hoping that wasn't going to be a blowout, so... Because I hate blowout matches. I really hate blowout matches. They just make me sad. Alright. Now, what's the Butterfree coming in for? Oh, Lord have mercy. No sleep, no sleep, no sleep, no sleep, no sleep, no sleep, no sleep. Poison? We'll take it. Double poison. Groovy. Alright, so this just puts us in a... we win 100%. Unless it's like a random Scarf Butterfree, but even still, I don't think that's going to do anything to us. Because the sun's up, it'd be a 50% accurate Hurricane. That's if Butterfree has Hurricane. I don't remember if Butterfree gets Hurricane. Butterfree is one of those Pokemon I really wanted to use, like, you know, back in Series 1, Series 2, but never got around to it. Very interesting tech of Max, or like Scarf, I think it's the one. Scarf was a good strategy, and I hope we used full healing or else I'm going to look like an idiot. Okay, we did. Awesome. I wasn't really paying attention. That was on me. That's something that you never want to do, is not pay attention in these games. But yeah, there we go. And it's actually funny because it kind of goes with our question of the day. That guy's favorite type might be Bug, so that actually perfectly blends in with the question of the day that I should have asked earlier. Is what is y'all's favorite type? Like, what is y'all's favorite type? Me, personally, I am very partial to steel types. And we got a big nugget, but we didn't get a chance to look at his team, and that makes me a very sad man. Makes me a very sad man, because I really wanted to take a look at that team. It was very interesting. The power swap, actually, the power swap and guard split, or power split, something like that. That actually had me really worried. Had me really, really worried. But all in all, that was pretty cool. Alright, so now we're getting into some reasonable teams. I say reasonable teams, but like, Jesus. We definitely want to slow down here. Definitely want to go slow. I'm thinking Rillaboom, Carbink, Marowak, and Crawdaunt. I think that's our best play here. We're just gonna go with that. You know, that's what we normally run. The things that we could be worried about is if we lose a speed tie with the Indeedee, but that's why we are min speed. That's why we are in min speed Rillaboom, so we get that. Okay, Moltres and Comfey. Good lead. Good lead. Alright, so let's go ahead and fake out the Comfey. The reason we're faking out the Comfey is I don't want to have any kind of taunt. I don't want to have any kind of, you know, shenanigans going off right off the bat. So let's go ahead and fake it out. Let's go ahead and Trick Room. That way we have the position that we want right now. Alright, so we saw that coming. I don't remember Fake Out Outspeed's Triage. I don't remember if it fakes out, or Fake Out Outspeed's Triage. I think it might. No, it doesn't. I think it Speed Ties. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So we're losing Rillaboom here. 100% we're losing Rillaboom. That's okay. We got some damage on Comfey. Max Airstream. That's fine. Rillaboom, thank you. That's on me, buddy. That's 100% on me. I made a mistake. I made a big mistake there, folks. I made a very big mistake there. So now we got to play the little Carbink that could. So I think Marowak is going to be bait. Like, both these Pokemon are really... This team really does have a Moltres weakness. It's fine, though. Okay, so here's the plan. We're actually going to go ahead and Flare Blitz into the Comfey. We're going to Iron Defense. And the reason we're going to do that is because... Finny. Oh, Indeedee. Awesome. That's actually really awesome. I'm fine with that. I'm actually 100% fine with that. Oh, this could not have gone any better for us. This could not have gone any better for us. Alright, brings it to its sash. That's fine. I think Marowak is actually still faster than Carbink. I think we have it. Yeah, Marowak's the slowest Pokemon on the field. I'm actually really glad we decided not to go for the Poltergeist here. I actually really thought about Max Phantasming there. Really glad that I did not do that. Let's go ahead and Iron Defense again because there's no need to not do that. Because Carbink can handle anything, and if he goes for an Expanding Force, you know, he's just leaving the Moltres to take damage. That works. That actually works really well. So, Marowak, thank you for your sacrifice, my friend. You are absolutely awesome. As much as I didn't want to do that, but like, indeed, he kind of forced our hand to that one. Makes me really, really sad. And for some reason, our audio is acting terrible. Not even doing anything. It's just acting terrible. Alright. Marowak goes down there. That was very obviously going to happen. Why is it staticky? Why is it staticky? I'm not trying to get upset. It's just that hurts my ears. It's my computer. It's falling apart. It's falling apart so bad, and it's just obnoxious. Alright, so now we have Crawdaunt here. But the good thing is, guys, the good thing here is that he's out of Dynamax. We're in Trick Room still for a turn. What we can do is we can max Geyser into the Comfey. It should either do a high amount of damage or it should OHKO. And I think our body press is just enough to, like, wipe out this Moltres. It should be, because it's neutral damage and we're at, like, I think we're sitting at, like, 800 something defense. No. Maybe 600 defense. I think it's actually 666 if we have it set up. It's a little demon baby. Yes, our Comfey's a little, or not Comfey, our Carbink is a little demon baby. Alright. Moltres uses Protect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Draining Kiss. Yeah, we saw that coming. Oh, we're actually saved by the... We're actually really saved by their, what do you call it? Psychic Terrain. That's perfect. That's, their own comeuppance. I love that. I absolutely love that. So I think we actually are down Trick Room after this turn here. I have to check that. Alright, Tapu Fini. That's actually kind of problematic. Tapu Fini's actually really problematic now that I think about it. I didn't really consider Tapu Fini too much. Let's just go into it again. And body press a Moltres. Because it didn't say Trick Room ran out. Alright. And there goes the Moltres. I love that. I absolutely love this. Because I was actually worried about this team. Alright, and as long as he doesn't Moonblast into Crawdaunt, an Aqua Jet should take her out. Probably not now that the berry. Oh, they actually just straight up Rage Quit. I love that. Like, you can't hate that. You can't hate that. That's absolutely awesome, really. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. They just Rage Quit. I love that. Alright, let's take a look at their team. And that goes to show that it was actually them who quit because we were able to take a look at their team. Otherwise, it would just straight up boot us out. So they had a Landorus. It was a Jelly Landorus. Earthquake, Rock Slide, U-Turn, Fly. You know, standard Assault Vest variant. Looks like it was 252, 252 for attack and speed, which is interesting. I'm glad we didn't see this guy. Landorus is always a pain in the butt. See, Moltres. This one was terrifying. I think this is also 252, 252. I could be very wrong here because I'm not too well versed with Moltres spreads. Nasty Plot, Fiery Wrath, Air Slash, and Protect. Sounds standard. Sounds very standard. Personally, I would have gone for Hurricane over that. You know, high risk, high reward type deal. But oh well, that's just me. So Safety Goggles and Didi. I didn't need to see that. I thought it was sashed. So we didn't even bring it to her sash. That's really unfortunate. But it is a Bold Nature. Looks like it's got a very high defense investment. You got Follow Me, Helping Hand, Expanding Force, Protect. This is standard Indeedee. I accidentally went down that one. I don't need that one. But it's a standard bulky Indeedee the Berry, this is like the best one for Comfey. Um, Also bold, okay. I'm actually really surprised because I really thought that Fake Out prioritized Triage. I guess that just makes Comfey even better, and I'm so glad that he did not go for the Ally Switch here. Ally Switch is always an obnoxious move. I hate Ally Switch with a burning passion. Just glad that we did not have to face the Comfey like that. So, let's continue on. We got Citrus Berry, Tapu Fini, so I'm going to guess, before we even look at it, it's going to be the standard Calm Mind set, which is really good. So it was a modest set, so that's actually surprising. Instead, like Bold or another one is, I think it's Calm. Calm is also another one that I've seen quite often. But Muddy Water, Moonblast, Icy Wind, and Protect. So it's not even a Calm mindset. This one was just hyper offensive, which honestly is really surprising, especially on this team because, well, yeah. Oh, I totally forgot that he had Grimmsnarl in the back too. Grimmsnarl was another Pokemon I was really worried about. That's why I was so keen on, you know, not Trick Room, faking out. So it's definitely a dual screen set. Great nature right there for it. I can never remember the name of that one. I don't think it's Lax. It's not Impish either. Either way, it doesn't matter. Light Screen, Reflex, Spirit Break, Scary Face, which is really good. Really good set for Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is one of those Pokemon I've really learned to just respect. Very early on in the generation, I absolutely hated it because of how diverse and how strong it was, but like I've really gone to appreciate this Pokemon. But let's continue on here. We're going to keep on going for our last match as we always do, guys. We are almost out of Pokeball tier. Can we get out of there tonight? Can we get out of here tonight? That's all I need to see. That's all I want to see, actually. That's all I want to see. We love to see it, that we're getting out of Pokeball tier. And it's going to be a shame because we're probably not going to use this team outside of this next match. Actually, I don't even remember what I said earlier on. I don't remember if this is our last match with our last episode. Brain doesn't want to work here. I don't know if it's our last episode or the next episode is going to be our last with, you know, the Carbink team. Absolutely loved it. It's easily one of my favorite, like, little tiny teams that we've built. I call them tiny teams because nobody uses, like, at least half of the team. You never really see Marowak, you never see Carbink, you never see Crawdaunt. And I can't wait for the next one. I really hope our friend is using or has our team ready. Not our team, but his team. Okay, so this is a cool team. I like this team here. So this team's actually kind of threatening. We got Porygon Z, which is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon in Dynamax. Porygon Z is definitely really good, especially with Clefairy. It's definitely a team I've been wanting to try out. I've been using a lot of it on Showdown. It's a really solid strategy. We also have Gastrodon. You know, he's got a good Fire, Water, Grass core there with Gastrodon, Rotom Heat, and Kartana. And then he's got Weavile, which is interesting to see. But being said, I'm not dealing with anything this man's going to be pulling out on us. We're just going to lead Rillaboom, Carbink, and we are going to slow everything down. The worst we have to deal with at that point is Clefairy. And I'm not really worried about Clefairy in a sense because he's an assistant Mon. PZ is going to be mildly worrying. I say mildly, but he's actually going to be extremely worrying if we're not playing our cards right. That's Porygon Z. Oh! Okay, so I guess not. That's what I get for trying to read stuff that I clearly cannot read. So I'm not worried about this. I am not worried about this lead in the slightest. I feel he may fake Carbink out here. He may actually fake Carbink out here. Let's go ahead and Grassy Glide, because there's no way we're outspeeding his fake out with our fake out because we're min speed. We're gonna go for a Trick Room anyways, and if he taunts us, it's going to be obnoxious. But you know, that's our fault for not trying to outspeed fake outs. That's the word. So yeah, there's the fake out. He actually goes for the Rillaboom, which is interesting. He goes for the overheat. We should be able to survive that, but I highly doubt it if it's 252 modest. Obviously he didn't, so that's 252 modest, most likely. And that's fine. That's fine. The worst we lose here is we lose to Gashadon. Which I'm not sitting there trying to, you know, play it off as like, it's a Gashadon. I'm not worried. Like, I am a little worried about it. I actually can possibly see Gashadon coming in here. But what we are going to do is we're actually going to Dynamax early. We're going to kind of lose our Dynamax lead, and we are going to go into this Weavile. I feel like Weavile seems to be the kind of Pokemon to be running a Sash. If he's not running Sash, it's going to be interesting, but there's the Rotom. Here comes the Gastrodon, right? Here comes Big Gastro. Oh, Clefairy. Alright, so... Oh, this is going to be... right where we wanted it. Okay. Task failed successfully. That is a task failed successfully, guys. That's, really not what we were going for, but it worked. It really worked out the way that it should have worked out. Okay. I'm not complaining here. Max Phantasm is not going to kill the Gastrodon, but the Body Press sure is, because it's at -1 defense. And that was the plan. Because these two work in tandem, because Body Press is... it's just really good. He's gone. Goodbye. So that is literally the biggest issue we had with this entire team. Completely knocked out. Practically turn 1. It's really turn 2, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, that was just... yeah, you can't beat that. That was literally best case scenario. Alright, let's go ahead and Max Phantasm the Clefairy. I'm not worried about the Clefairy. Let's go ahead and Iron Defense, because this Rotom's going to Dynamax. Rotom here is definitely going to Dynamax. He's probably going to go for either a Max Flare. I can see a Max Flare coming in on... actually, I have no idea what he's going to be doing here, because he literally doesn't have anything that can touch Marowak. Marowak is one of those Pokemon that I really, really love, because he's got a lot of resistances. He actually does still go ahead and Dynamax. I wonder what he has in store for us. I really wonder what he has in store for us, folks. And I do apologize about all the screenshots that are showing up. That's fine. That's okay. Because the worst he's going to do, the absolute worst he's going to do here, is probably bring down Carbink to its Sash with a Max Flare. That's literally all I can even remotely imagine what's going to happen here. I mean, he might have Max Darkness. Okay, he does have Max Darkness, which is interesting, but that's not enough. Like, Marowak is one of those... as I said, Marowak's a great Pokemon because of its insane diversity. Like, it's insane, like, bulk, it's insane attack, it's move pools, everything about Marowak is just a really terrifying Pokemon, honestly. Like, it's a really, really terrifying Pokemon. So... this guy is definitely, without any question, going to fake out Carbink here. He's going to want to fake out Carbink. He might even double, or he might even double protect here, which I could see being the case. But you know, just for the laughs of it, we're going to humor it. Carbink and Marowak are both going to double in, you know, with a Body Press and a Max Phantasm into the Rotom. I don't know why I wanted to call him a Furnace. He's an oven, not a furnace, but here we are. Let's see. So there's the fake out on the Carbink. Incredibly rude, but does absolutely nothing, because that was a critical hit. That was a critical hit fake out, guys. That was a critical hit fake out, folks. Absolutely terrifying, if you ask me. Absolutely, absolutely threatening. But yeah, no, I gotta say this team overall works really, really well with each other. I mean, there are some, you know, little bit of quirks that gotta be worked out, but overall, I love this team. Like, it's a great even low ladder team if you want to just use it for low ladder. I highly recommend trying this team out, folks. And we just double into this Marowak. I mean, not Marowak. We just double into this. Yeah, there was nothing that could be done there. But we had all wins today. Really like that. Really, really like that. I also, you know, if we don't get a chance to see their team, which we don't, which makes me sad. Let's go ahead and quick battling. You know, just show us that we get out of Pokeball tier. I just want to see that real quick. We're not going to do this because we're not going to do any battling. It doesn't matter. I just want to show us getting out of Pokeball tier. We're climbing out. We're in Great Ball tier now, folks. But, being said, I want to know you guys' answer to the question of the day. What is your favorite type? I am going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if you guys did enjoy this, if you guys are enjoying the series and everything, hit that like button. If you guys have not already, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on so you guys know whenever another Locking Down the Ladder episode comes up. And that being said, we are going to get out of here, and we will see you guys in the next Locking Down the Ladder episode. Y'all take it easy and be safe now.